So, like I was saying before, today's topic of Mindset Mondays is creating a calm mind. Firstly, I like to think of my mind as a place. I like to think of it as a place. It's a place where I view the world from. It's a place where I experience the world from. It's a place where I imagine things. It's a place where I think from, where I develop perceptions, ideas. It is a place that I live. Now, I want you to think about it this way. I want you to imagine two people. And this is why we're covering this tonight. I want you to imagine the first person, and their mind is like this. And it's completely open to everything that's going on around them. All the opinions of other people are going in. Social media, they're constantly listening to the news. All its negative ideas are constantly going in. What their friend says that was mean to them 5 years ago, they're still thinking about. Their mind is just full of all these ideas that are not helpful, that aren't making them feel good, and there's no guard. Anything can get in there. Anyone's opinion can knock them off course, just make them spiral. Inside that mind, there's arguments raging. There's reliving of horrible days, horrible moments, past traumas, pains, whatever, constantly going on inside this mind. Now, I want you to think about what it would be like to live there. It would be loud. It'd be distracting. It would not be a fun place. Does anyone here want to live in a place like that? They do want to spend your time there. Anyone? No? There's no one's hands going up. I'm seeing a few heads shaking. Now I want you to imagine a second mind. Again, it's like this, and I want you to imagine that it is closed off to everything going on around it. Opinions don't get in. It's like there's like a security guard, standing guard at this mind. And inside that mind, that person's thinking about what they want to. They're focused on their goals. They're focused on nice thoughts about themselves, about the world. The negative opinions don't get in. The naysayers, the doubters, the haters, nothing gets in. It's peaceful. It's quiet. This person can think. It's like they're being at a library and they're working on a project. No one's making a sound. They can focus. The first person, it's like they're at a concert and everyone's yelling and screaming and they're trying to get work done. The second one, it's quiet, it's tranquil. Now, who would like to live in that mind, in the second mind? Put your hand up if you'd like to live in the second mind. 100%. I don't know anyone who would want to live in the first mind. And this is what is really important. As Emerson said, we have to stand guard at the entrance to our mind. I want you to write that down. Stand guard at the entrance to your mind. Most people live from the outside in, which means everything that goes on around them controls how they think, controls how they feel, controls what they do. All the people who are successful in whichever way you want to look at, in relationships, in business, in finances, in their spiritual awareness and the spiritual levels, they live from the inside out. I love the saying that your mind is a useful servant, but it's a horrible boss. If we just let everything affect our mind and come in, it becomes like an unruly teenager. You can't get it to do anything. But when you stand guard and you discipline your mind, you control what comes in, it becomes a really useful tool. It becomes a great place to operate from. Now, when I first started working with a mindset coach, I came to her and I had chronic fatigue syndrome. I had it for 17 years, very depressed, just out of another breakup, going through all these financial troubles. And all I wanted to talk to her about, yeah, I need you to understand all my problems. She's like, stop talking about it. I'm like, why? She's like, you're dwelling on what you don't want. What do you want? And I didn't know how to answer it. I'd never really thought. She's like, close your eyes. If you could have everything that you want, what would you want? And I closed my eyes and I closed my mind off from the outside world, from everything that was going on around me, and I started originating new thoughts. I started thinking about, I'd like to feel happy, I'd like to feel healthy. And I started deliberately over time entertaining these thoughts. Now, what was my childhood like? I grew up where my mum was constantly telling me how sick I was, how it was difficult, how things were hard. That went on around me. It became how my mind was conditioned. I had to go in there and clear out all this stuff, all these ideas, and then decide what I wanted. Now, this takes effort, this takes time. I've got a few practices that I do. The first one is I love to meditate. That's where I just close my eyes and all I do is try and bring my mind back on track. Every thought that comes up, I just release it. And I just come back to, I have a mantra which is just a hum. And all I do is concentrate on that. Every time I'm concentrating on, I'm bringing my mind into peace. Every time another thought comes up, a distracting thought or something, I just gently let it go. What am I doing? I'm training that bodyguard that's at the door of my mind. I'm strengthening my will, my ability to control where my mind goes. The second thing, and I think this is really important, is move your body. We feel stress in our body, and our body speaks to our mind. It tells us there's things to worry about. When you're stressed and your body's full of cortisol, it's sending signals to your mind. Stress, worry. Move your body in some way, shape, or form. I don't care if it's going for a walk, doing a happy. I like to come downstairs every morning. I just put on. I've got a happy playlist. My go-to song is "I'm Still Standing" by Elton John. I just dance around the room. It just releases the tension out of my body, so my mind can be more calm. The third thing I like to do is journal. Your mind, we think something like crazy, like up to 60,000 thoughts a day, and I couldn't tell you 10 that I've had today. Maybe I could tell you 20, but not 60,000. Up to this point, I've maybe had 45,000 thoughts running through my mind. Got no idea what they are. Journaling helps you figure out what is my mind focused on. Now I just brain dump because then I become aware of what's going on within it. It's like a mental house cleaning, trying to figure out what's going on. And the fourth thing is make sure that what's going into your mind is positive. Every day I read at least 5 to 10 pages of a good book, something that is in harmony with my goals and harmony with how I want to think. I listen to podcasts. I rarely listen to music. I never listen to the news and I barely watch social media. Why? Because I do not want those thoughts getting in. Be careful about what you've got going on around you. Now, on the back of all this, I know that probably was a bit of information overload. We're going to jump into some journaling around this because something that James Allen said, I don't know if anyone here has read As a Man Thinketh. There's a beautiful chapter at the end called Serenity. And he said something, I think I actually wrote it down here. Where is it? Beautiful. Here it is. Calmness of mind is one of the beautiful jewels of wisdom. It is the result of a long and patient effort in self control. That's choosing what goes into your mind. Its presence is an indication of ripened experience and of a more than ordinary knowledge of the laws and operations of thought. A calm mind can think clearly and become a useful servant rather than a horrible boss. And for some people, it's something you have to work at. Some people are just calm by natural. For me, not so much. Very anxious. Have to put in the effort. Maybe you're like me, and that's why you're here. I don't know. We'll jump into some journaling today on this topic. Now, just grab a pen and paper. You can open a device, like a new document on your device if you want to do it on there. But just write the topic of Mindset Mondays, creating a calm mind. And the first question that we're going to journal on, number one, I want you to think about what is around you a lot that your mind is being exposed to. So, do you listen to a certain type of music, watch certain social media platforms? Are you around positive or negative people? I want you to think about what is your mind taking in from the outside world each day. You can answer this by writing externally. My mind is constantly exposed to. Externally, my mind is constantly exposed to. And just write down, what is your mind constantly exposed to? If you have to think, that's good. It might be certain people. It might be certain ideas. Some of them might be good, some of them might be bad. There's no judgment here, just curiosity. If you need to, just take a deep breath in and deep breath out. Maybe it's exposed to a boss that's mean to you all the time. Maybe it's exposed to work that it doesn't care about. Something out of the box I wrote down, which was my mind's constantly exposed to my reflection in the mirror, telling me what I look like. What you're doing right now is very important. Most people never ever stop and think, what is my mind being exposed to? My reward at the first break each morning when I have my coffee is watching the tennis highlights from whatever match has been on recently. So it's exposed to tennis. Ah, beautiful. If you want to leave some room to add to it later, you can. We'll move on to question number two. Number two, what do you habitually think about on a daily basis? I want you to think about fantasies that you have or common thoughts or impulses. What is on your mind habitually? You can answer this by writing the thoughts on my mind most days are. The thoughts on my mind most days are. Again, no judgment, just curiosity. What do you think about regularly? As I recently got married, I constantly have the thought, how can I be a better husband? Am I being a good husband? Am I adding to my partner's happiness? Maybe it's a thought that you've been having for years. Maybe it's one that you've only been having the last couple of weeks. We're just exploring right now. Beautiful work, guys. And again, just leave some space if you want to add to it later. We'll move to question number three. And this is an individual one. This is something very much for you. But number three, what helps you feel calm? And I don't want you to, in this case, think of vices or escapism. I want you to think of things you enjoy that benefit your life in positive ways. Think about like something that enhances your mind, your body, or your spirit. And you can dot point your answers to this. You can write, I feel calm when I feel calm when I go for a run, when I read a good book, when I check in with my parents and see how they're going. I always feel calm when the kitchen's clean. What makes you feel calm? Maybe it's walking in nature, going to the beach. Maybe you've got a pet and you feel really calm when you're hanging out on the couch with the pet. And as you're doing this, don't forget to just take some deep breaths. Feel your mind slow down, be present with these questions. If you feel the impulse to move away or do something else, just fight it and stand guard on your mind to be here. All right, excellent. I'm sure you got some great answers there. And we'll move on to question number 4. I want you to now, for question number 4, I want you to imagine right now that your mind is and will be calm and helpful from here on out. Imagine for a second that your mind has become a great place to be and it's become a useful servant. What would your mind be focused on and centered around? Like, what would it constantly be thinking about or dwelling on or expanding or growing on? And you can answer this by writing, now that my mind is calm and helpful, it's focused on. Now that my mind is calm and helpful, it's focused on. Just free journal, whatever comes. There might be some repetition in your answers. That's good. Maybe some of your answers are vague and maybe they're specific. That's also fine. I had one person one time just write one line. I'm focused on what makes me happy. That was it. I've had other people write a novel on it. That's okay. Either way. Ah, beautiful work, guys. We're going to do one more journaling question. We might go a little bit over today, but this I think feel is a very important topic. But number 5, now that you're becoming aware of what makes you calm, I want you to write about what you being deliberately calm looks like from now on. Imagine just right now you've snapped your fingers and every thought that distracts you, that any impulse that comes in from the external world is now being squashed and you're living from the inside out. You're living how you want to. For number 5, I want you to write, now that I'm consistently calm, I see myself. Now that I'm consistently calm, I see myself. I see myself getting a good night's sleep. I see myself not stressing on the small things. I see myself enjoying my life more. See myself at the beach more often, whatever it is. Imagine right now you are calm and you're going to be calm from here on out. How does your life look different? What are you doing? What do you see? All right. Amazing work, guys. Just take a moment to finish up whatever it is that you're writing. And in the chat, what I'd love to hear from you is just one thought or one word about what you think of when you think of calmness now. You might see an image. It might be, when I think of calmness, I think of going for a walk, or I think of happiness, whatever it is. What comes to mind for you right now when you think of calmness? I'll just give you guys a second. Slowing down, Kay. Yes. Taking those deep breaths. That's the best thing I love about meditation. Suddenly time slows down. It feels like 10 minutes feels like an hour. That's one of the best things about it. When your mind goes really quickly and everything else is going on, your days just start to fly by and you get completely unconscious and you don't actually really do anything and you feel stuck. When you slow your mind down, it's able to really focus on what matters. You get more time to yourself. That was the best thing that meditation gives me. It feels like I meditate for like 10, 15 minutes every day and it gives me an extra hour a day. Just mental, like psychological time. If anyone's read Eckhart Tolle's Power Now. Tash, peace and feeling steady. Calm feels good, doesn't it? Kim, blissful, love it. Ben, efficiency. Yeah, definitely. It's so much easier to be efficient because when time slows down, you can really think things through and you can really, yeah, make things efficient. 100%. Lois, finding joy in the everyday. Excellent. Hannah, relaxed. Perfect. Zoran, relaxed and calming down. Perfect. Sue, being self unapologetically. Love it. Rose, serenity. Yes. And Andrea, untented. I'm not sure if I know that word. It sounds nice though. It definitely sounds nice. All right, guys, we're going to jump into our meditation. So just take a moment to I don't know, just move your body a little bit. We've been sitting here for a little while, going a bit deep. So just stretch out a little bit. Move your body. Meditating when you feel uncomfortable or you've been stagnant, it's just not as much fun. It's hard to get nice and relaxed with it. So just move your body. Do a star jump if you need to. Whatever it is that feels good for you. And just start getting yourself into a nice position. I'm going to play some music for us to do this meditation. Just let yourself get nice and comfortable. Is that music okay in volume or is it too loud? No, okay. Perfect. Thanks, Tash. Thanks, Lois. Amazing. Amazing. So just take a moment to arrive into the space. We've been thinking about a lot of things right now. So what I want you to do is just take a big deep breath in through the nose, out through the mouth, and just feel your mind slow down. Feel your body get into a nice comfortable position, keeping your back nice and straight, your head up, shoulders back a little bit. Take another deep breath in, really deep, all the way in. And as you breathe out, just feel your mind and body slowing down. Feel yourself becoming really present. Feel your mind focusing in. Throughout this meditation, all we're focused on is being present and being curious. And just giving your mind that instruction to be here, to be curious. Take a deep breath into that. Deep breath out. And if you haven't already, just close your eyes. We're going to start with a breathing exercise. We're going to breathe in through our nose for 4 seconds. We're going to hold for 4 seconds. Breathe out through our mouth for 4 seconds. And then hold again for 4 seconds. I'll guide you through this. And in the pauses, just being nice and relaxed and still. We'll take our first inhale through the nose in 3, 2, 1. Breathe in and hold. Breathe out and hold. 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 Allow your breathing to return to normal. Just take a second to check in, noticing how you feel. Noticing how the mind feels, if it's focused on anything, just touching lightly on anything that it's focused on, and just gently letting it go. And I want you to imagine right now, as you're sitting here still, surrounded by darkness, I want you to imagine that in front of you and slightly above, you can see a ball of beautiful energy. Looks like a cloud, like a sphere, and you can see it swirling. And this energy represents calmness. Take a second to just think, what color to you represents calmness? There's no right or wrong answer. And just seeing this ball of energy swirling in that color. And right now, we're going to invite that calmness into us. This energy is about to take over our entire being. And I want you to see this ball of energy moving slowly towards you. It's moving slowly towards your head. And with a deep breath in through your nose, imagine it makes contact with your face, and you can feel it moving into your head. You can feel the calmness wash over your eyes. You feel your eyes relax. You feel your jaw relax. Feel it swirling through your head, all the way down into your neck. You feel your neck relax. You take another deep breath in, deep breath out, and you feel it move all the way down your shoulders, all the way to the tips of your fingers, and you feel your whole arms relax. You feel so calm. Take another deep breath in. You feel this energy move down into your chest. Deep breath out. You feel the calmness slowly moving all the way down into your hips, all the way through your stomach, into your legs. And with a deep breath in through your nose, deep breath out, you feel it move all the way to the bottom of your toes. And now your whole body is completely embodied with this calming energy. And you can feel it. In every cell of your being, you can feel your body relaxing. Feel your mind relaxing. Every cell of your being has shifted to a calm energy. You can feel your body radiating this beautiful calm energy. Take a deep breath into it. Deep breath out. And you can see this color all through your body. And you can see it spreading out around you. You can see it moving out from your feet, all along the floor, all up the walls, all over the roof, coloring everything in the room. Everything now feels calm. And you take a deep breath into that. Big, beautiful deep breath in. Really feel it. Deep breath out. And in your mind, you just hear, I am calm. And I want you to just take a minute to sit here in this calmness, and anytime any other thought comes up, just come back to, I am calm. Take some deep breaths and really sit here and enjoy it as it radiates all through your body. And as you're in this beautiful, calm energy, take a really deep breath in and a deep breath out. And in your mind, bring an image of something that feels calming and step into it. See the image and step into it. Imagine that you're there, you're experiencing it right now. Take a deep breath in and enjoy being in this image. And take a moment now to switch from this image to another one. Step into another image moment that represents calm to you. Just gently let go of that image. Come back into your body. Take a deep breath in. Deep breath out. And in this beautiful energy, you can see the color all through your body. This calming energy all through the room. Send it out even further. I want you to think of someone that you know, that you care about, and I want you to send this beautiful calming energy to them. See them covered in this beautiful color. See them relax, see them smile, see them feel that relief, that beautiful energy. Take a deep breath into it. Deep breath out. See them smile at you, say thank you. And it feels so good to bring this calming energy to other people. And I want you to think of one more person that you love to see, feel calm, and experience it. Take a deep breath in, deep breath out, and send it to them. And see this calming energy move all the way through their body. See them relax, see them smile, see them laugh, see them have fun. Take a deep breath into that. Deep breath out. See them looking at you, see them smiling, saying thank you. And just noticing how good it feels to be calm yourself, to give calmness to other people. And in your mind right now, I want you to just repeat after me, slowly and with intention in your mind. I am calm. My ability to be calm is increasing. I love feeling calm. I'm now the watcher of my mind, and I only let in what makes me calm. I am now viewing all of my challenges from a calm mind. I am calm. Take a deep breath into that. Feel it in your body. Turn the volume up on this intensity of this emotion. Take it up even further. Breathe out. Feel it in every cell of your being. You are calm. Take a deep breath into that. Deep breath out. And giving your mind the instruction, I want to feel calm more often. I want you to guide me towards what makes me calm. I want you to allow me to dwell on thoughts that make me calm. I want you to guide me to actions that make me calm. Take a deep breath into that. And a deep breath out. And slowly let go of the vision. See that beautiful energy moving all around you. Feel it in your body. Knowing that it's there. You can access it whenever you want. It can be activated. It's in you. And just take a deep breath into that. Deep breath out. And now you can start to bring your awareness back into your body. You can start to wiggle your fingers, your toes, move your neck from side to side as you slowly come out of the meditation. And with a deep breath in through the nose, out through the mouth, you can slowly open your eyes. Welcome back and well done. Amazing work, everyone. Well done. Just taking a moment to do whatever you need to do. If you need to write down something, if you need to stretch, if you need to move, do whatever you need to do. I want to thank you all for being here, for giving me your time and energy. We've been doing these sessions for 3.5 years now. So I love seeing new people come. I love seeing the people who've been coming each week, being here each time. It really does fill my cup, and I get a lot of enjoyment out of it. So thank you for coming along for today's experience. If you do want to leave now, you can. That's completely fine. all I ask is that when you go back into Meetup, it will ask you to review the session. So if you could leave a review of some kind, that would be amazing. I think we've got over nearly 780 five-star reviews now. So we're doing some things right. But if you want to put in a little bit of a review, what you liked, what could be improved, that would be amazing. We also have a link if you want to help support us with the PayPal for the meetup costs each year. There's a link in the chat now. There's also a WhatsApp group if you want to do the weekly journaling challenge with us, which will this week be around creating a calm mind. And if you don't like giving feedback in a public forum, there is a Microsoft form that you can fill out to give us some ways of how you think these sessions could be improved. I want to thank you again for being here. The way that it works now is if you want to jump off, you can, or if you want to stick around and either ask a question, share an insight, or a takeaway from today's session, that would be amazing. I'm now going to turn it over to you guys. I've just got to find the button so that we can let people unmute themselves. There we go. Perfect, perfect. Now, the way that it works is I go around and I just ask people to unmute themselves. Now, because there's so many people here, I am going to ask that everyone keeps their share or their question or something to under a minute. We really don't have enough time to go through everyone in great depth. A couple of messages. I only just got home from Bendigo. Said, yeah, no worries, Tash. Catherine. Oh, you're so welcome, Catherine. Lois, thank you. That was amazing, amazing. All right. First up, I do go with the people who've got their cameras on first. So first up, we do have Dineshi. Dineshi, would you like to unmute yourself, ask a question, share a takeaway, or maybe an insight? And then next it'll be Andrea.
Yeah, well, thanks for the session. That was really helpful. Um, and I thought about like the question that we did before, like thoughts that are on your mind on most days. And when I wrote it down, I realized it's no one, like I wrote all of it and I thought, no wonder I feel so drained because I've been thinking about negative things.
Oh, it's yeah, it's what we think about creates how we feel creates how we act, and then how we act creates those results. So if we're thinking about things that drain us, we're gonna feel drained. It's good to have that awareness, isn't it, Dineshi?
Yeah, because I always wonder, like, I'm not doing much because, like, I'm studying, so it's not like I'm moving about too much, and
Mm.
I'm still like tired.
Well, studying can be tired. It can be invigorating sometimes too when it's the fun parts of the study. Yeah, on the back of that, yeah, something that could be helpful to ponder is, what would I be thinking about each day that would make me feel the way that I want to feel? Like if I want to feel excited, what are thoughts that would excite me? If I want to feel calm, what are some calming thoughts that I would think most often? I like to reverse engineer it.
Oh, I see. Oh, right. Okay. Fantastic.
Yeah. It's like I want to feel grateful every day. So, because gratitude for me is like the highest feeling that I experience, like when I'm really tapped into gratitude. So if I want to feel grateful and I want to enjoy my days, I write about what I'm grateful each day and I focus on it. I'm like, what am I grateful for? So I tune in. If you want to feel successful, what thoughts would you be thinking about that make you successful? Exploring those. Because the way that our mind works is it thinks along habitual thought paths. That's why I can move my arm really easily. Why? Because I've got that thought path, that neural network all locked in to do that. If I want to change how I think, it's the same way as if I wanted to start trying to write with my left hand rather than my right hand. I have to think a lot. It's hard, it's cumbersome. Why? Because it's not habitual yet. I haven't developed the network of neurons and for it to actually fire in that way. So at first it feels hard and it's kind of like difficult and tiresome. But then once you do it for a little while, it becomes easy. Like the first time I did gratitude, it was difficult. It was hard. Now when I do gratitude, it's easy. I could rattle off 30 things. So it just comes with the practice.
Oh, I see. Right. So you like think about what you want to think and then
Oh
think
yeah,
those thoughts.
on repeat because the first time I want you to imagine it, it's like the way that you think is like a really well-worn path. That's what it is. It's like a highway. It's very easy to move along that. Now, what you want to think about is like bush and trees, and you're trying to run through it, and it's not. worn yet. It's not clear. So a lot of people, like if I ask most people, oh, tell me what's wrong with your life, they can fire it off really easily. And then I say to them, oh, tell me what's going good. It takes a lot of effort. Why? Because they haven't cleared the path yet. It's not accessible to them yet because they haven't put in the effort to wear that path. I can spit off gratitude because I've worn the path. So if there's something you want to be thinking about, it's hard to feel happy if you don't have a pathway of happy thoughts. If you can't think happy thoughts, it's really hard. It's really easy to be depressed if you can think about very easily about what you're depressed about and what's going wrong.
Yeah, it's sort of, oh,
Yeah.
I see what you mean. It's not like the thoughts come to your mind. You can sort of,
They just become habitual. We're
right,
we're not our thoughts. It's just that they're worn in. It's just
right,
it's
okay,
all it is a representation of the past, of what we've thought before.
okay, I see.
And as you wear a new pathway with synaptic pruning, what happens is the old pathway actually closes up. It's really hard for me to get angry. I used to be able to complain. I had chronic fatigue syndrome. I was bedridden. I couldn't do anything. I could complain till the cows come home. I can't really do it anymore. I find it really difficult. It's challenging. Why? Because that pathway is kind of closing up. So that's why it's really hard for people who are successful to take a break. People who are workaholics. Why? Because they haven't got a pathway for rest and relaxation. It's not worn, it's not comfortable, it's not familiar. We get good at what we repetitively do.
Oh, I see. All right.
Yeah. Yeah, perfect. Sorry, I went on a bit of a rant there. Sorry about that, Dinesh. I will be quick from here on out. Hope that was some value there.
Uh,
Um,
Thank you.
yeah, thanks for coming, Dinesh. All right, next up we've got Andrea. Andrea, have you got a thought, a takeaway, or a question? And then next up we've got D.
Oh, sorry, I was just in the middle of typing a comment. Just typing a comment saying my brain's got a lot of excess baggage I need to get rid of. All the thoughts I've got so used to thinking my whole life
Hmm.
with the ADHD and autism and stuff, and thinking and listening to people telling me that I'm lazy, I'm not trying hard enough, and all those classical things now that are being written about more and more often.
Yeah, it does make it very difficult. That's why I find,
Mm.
especially when we have a lot of ideas about ourselves,
And it's
I
hard
like
to
to.
think about doing all the positive things when you're not feeling positive in the moment
Yeah,
too,
yeah.
till you
So,
get
so
used to
it's
it.
it's very important that you're able to come back to center. It's very hard to think
Yeah.
positive when you're in a very negative state. Like I won't do gratitude until I've meditated for a little bit before. If I'm having a bad patch, I don't try and do gratitude when I'm feeling crap. This is very, very important. I probably should mention this. You have to have a practice for yourself which helps you come back to center so you can think from that place. It's like
Yeah,
Albert Einstein said, you can't solve a problem with the same level of thinking that created it at the same point. So if we're feeling bad, whatever brings you back to center. For me, deep breathing. Could be
yeah,
anything. Could be writing down what's on your mind, whatever it is,
problems
and then you think
remembering.
from there.
The hard part's remembering to actually do that
You
when
just
you're
make
in
it
that
you,
bad
you make it
patch.
a habit. It's the same thing
Yeah,
with
that's
anything. I do gratitude every day. The first day doesn't
yeah.
it makes you feel okay, but it's on the 20th day that suddenly it starts to actually
Mm.
have an impact on everything. So
Yeah,
it's more so
that's a
about
problem.
figuring something.
Remembering to make it a habit.
Yeah, yeah. Look, it is. Look, if it was easy, everyone would do it. And whenever it's hard for me, I always just remind. I've got a mantra, which is this is where 99% of people quit, and this is why 99% of people, or 95% of people, are not happy with their life. And that's what I try and remind myself of. That I'm like, I don't
I
want
mean,
to
it's
be
like
one of them. I want to be the five
yeah,
percent. So I've got to
yeah,
do what is uncommon, which is unnatural to most people. And
yeah, yeah,
knowing that it's not supposed to be easy, the harder it is, the more beneficial it is a lot of the time
yeah.
as well.
Yeah, usually the closest I get to a habit is, I might do something twice in two or
Do
three
you
in
do
the
you
two or
brush your
three
teeth
days.
every do you brush your teeth every day? Do you eat every day? Do you
Not
drink every
not
day?
all well, most of those things,
You've got
not
many
nec-
habits. You
but
so
not
it's
necessarily regularly or at the same
you still got a
times.
lot. You still got a lot. So the idea that it's hard for you is kind of silly when you think about how many things you do. You get
Mm.
dressed every day, you eat every day, you drink every day. You do so many of the things that you do every day. You're here most Mondays on these sessions.
So
You
I
have
have
a
been for
lot
a
of
bit.
habits. It's about
Yeah, I sort of.
associating positive things to the habits. That's what makes them easier.
Mm.
Okay, beautiful. Thanks for sharing, Andrea. Okay, next up we've got D, then we've got Sue. Go for it, D. If you want to It's DI. I'm not sure. Yeah. If you want to unmute yourself, go for
Die.
it. Sorry.
Hi. It's okay. What am I to
Yeah,
say?
you can share a takeaway or a question or maybe even an insight on the topic for today.
Just that I get really like today, just really flat moods, like really flat mood, and and ruminate about negative family things, which I've got no control over. Yeah,
What would you
and
like
feel
to
very
focus on? What would you like
sorry.
to what would you like to be focused on?
A purpose. I don't feel like I've got a purpose. Yeah.
Interesting, interesting. If you were to say, and the thing about purpose is a lot of people, purpose is a thing, but it's also a feeling. It's more important to feel purpose than to know a purpose. So, and at every point in our life, if we're really honest and we tap in with ourselves, what do you feel would be a great thing to move towards that would be purposeful right now?
Right now.
Yeah, in your life right now, what would, like, purpose is something that, like, when I was 10 years old, my purpose was completely different to now. It's something that evolves over time. It's also something that we find through moving in a certain direction. Like, it's something that we explore and find. Like, I didn't realize I liked coaching until I went to a mindset event and I found a coach and then she helped me. But I could never have imagined that that was going to be my purpose before it happened. So it's all about following those little impulses of I would like to do this. So what's the impulse that you have at the moment? Like I'd like to move towards that.
I've always wanted to help people, like, it sounds silly, but feel confident in, even though I'm not confident in myself, feel confident in themselves by the way they dress and things like that, when they've got something on.
Oh my God, D. Oh, die.
Die.
That was fantastic. Whenever someone says something that feels really authentic, I get what I call truth bumps. I just got goosebumps all over me. You need to go pursue that. And the saying is when it comes to your purpose is this, go as far as you can see. When you get there, you'll find that you can keep going further. Explore that idea. Sit down, right? Ask yourself, what would it look like if I did that? What are my options? What could I do? As soon as you find one thing that you look at and go, yep, that's it, move towards it. Purpose
Right.
is not something that you find sitting in a room thinking about it. The same way you don't figure out whether you like sushi by sitting in a room thinking about it. You go eat the sushi. So follow that impulse. There's an impulse within you, in your soul, that you want to help people. Follow that. You have no idea where it's going to go, but that's going to help you get to your purpose. How does that feel to you?
It's okay. I'm a lot of talk, but no action with that. I do a lot of
Don't say
things,
that.
but
Don't say that anymore.
okay.
You're someone who is on your mission, on the road right now to finding your purpose. I want you to say that. I'm someone right now who's on the road to finding their purpose.
I'm someone right now that is on the road to finding my purpose.
How did that feel?
I'll work on it.
Beautiful. I like it. Small steps.
Yes.
I like it. I like it. The journey of 1,000 miles begins with a single step. And that first step is shaky as hell.
Thanks.
All right. Awesome. Thanks for sharing there, Di. All
Thank
right.
you.
Next up, we've got Sue. Sue, would you like to unmute yourself?
Thank you, David.
Mm-hmm.
Just a little bit of sharing for myself. So most of most of the time of my mind occupying is being worried most of the time. It is because of my current life stage that's a lot of things trying to figure it out in terms of like some business purpose goals. And since it is the very beginning, trying to hit in, like, yeah, most of the time I find it's like feeling worry. And last week that you suggested about like having are you having fun? And what is the why did you actually started this journey? And it's really this week, it's really I mean, like, from that day, it was really like when I actually lost in my thoughts, it's really I was able to draw it back or make myself a lot like less stress, and I was able to pull myself back to like, oh, yeah, it's actually if it is not working out or like it's not on the like right way yet. It's just making me feel like, okay, there is a reason that I'm doing this right now so that I will I'll have fun in this area for now and focus on that area. So which was helping me a lot. And one questions about is according to my like work like nature, I really need to get in touch with, I'm in tech space, so I really need to get in touch with what's actually happening around the, like all the, how to say, other latest happening in the industry area or YouTube's or LinkedIn or everything and trying to keep up with. And then sometimes it's helpful. Like I'm just trying to like, okay, these are the stuff that I'm trying to learn about and absorb that and then apply that. But sometimes it's just that I started to compare myself, like, oh,
Yeah. What I want you to do, Sue, I want you to come back to the fun thing. If you try and change everything at once, you'll end up going in a circle. Right now, for where you're at, the fun thing is the thing, because that's the thing that you caught yourself on, and the thought that there's a saying which is a realization not realized every day changes nothing. Go back to the fun part. Have fun for a little while. Give yourself permission to have some fun for a little bit. Yep, the world is not going to get that much further ahead of you in a few days or a week or something like that. And once you feel like you're having fun, then start exploring it. But you don't want to go into it when you're in that, I feel like I'm falling behind, that energy, because going into that study and looking in that energy is going to make you find more things that are going to make you feel further behind, and you're going to perpetuate that idea. Get yourself to a place where you feel excited or you feel like you're having a little bit of fun, then go look for it because you want to, not because you feel you have to. If you're going to be in that have to, I need to, I should energy when you go after this, you're going to burn yourself out again really, really quickly. Give yourself permission to have the fun. And when you feel excited about looking at something, go for it. When you feel like you want to, then do it. But focus on having fun, and then from that space, you'll enjoy it, and you'll feel naturally compelled to go do it. You won't have to force yourself anymore.
yeah. Most of the time, I find it like if I don't do it, I would just like I started blaming myself a lot. I just like,
Yeah.
why?
Look, there's probably a fair bit going on underneath the surface there. So if you do want to have like a session at some point, please do like reach out. Because obviously there's some things going on there that would be really good to get to the bottom of and really figure out. But I mean, if I was in your position, I'd just try and get back to the fun. Why am I doing this? Because when you have fun and you feel like you want to do it and you remember why, you feel compelled to go learn and do things. If you're forcing yourself, it's never going to. I've never tried to force myself to do a lot of things from a place of lack or stress or something like that, and it's gone well. All it's done is make me hate the process and hate the what I'm doing more. And it eventually traumatizes you to the point where you don't want to do it anymore. So come back to that fun thing first. But yeah, if you want to speak more about it, yeah, reach out and we can have a chat about it. But well done on catching those thoughts. That's a really big win, and actively changing the situation around you. That's a big first step. So well done.
Thank you.
No worries, Sue. All right, next on my screen, we've got Clayton. Clayton, would you like to unmute yourself? And then we've got Brittany.
Hey mate, how's it going?
Yeah, not too bad. I was just thinking about Sue and about what you do. I'm like, maybe you should have a chat with Sue about it.
Yeah, no, it's good. Keep up the good work. Um, yeah, that was really good, that one. It made me think a lot, so I appreciate it. Sort of what I started to think is like I made this like vision board that's like interactive and it works out how much money everything's going to cost and it removes the cost of things when you achieve it and tick it off and stuff. And when you're going through what we're going through, I just picked up my phone and started deleting apps off my phone. So because if I want to achieve these goals, I need to like not be distracted and stuff like that. So yeah, it was really good. It made me realize I got to focus more. So I appreciate it.
Yeah, no worries, Clayton. I love that you took action straight away. Just no hesitation. And that's something that, yeah, has been one of the things that has helped you achieve a lot of the things that you've done. So well done. And I'm glad that you, yeah, enjoyed it. Is there something that you would like to add as an insight to the group? Because you're someone who has quite a clear mind and quite strong discipline. Is there something you'd like to add as an insight to the group about having a clear and calm mind?
Um, I don't know. I think you just need to find what you, it's sort of like what you're saying, like find what you're passionate about, and then it makes it easy to calm your mind and just go for it, sort of thing. So, um, yeah, I think one thing I've sort of forgot over time is that I need a clear path as well. So I think we've talked about it before, how I had a plan and how to achieve it. And now that I've put together like this plan of how I want to do it, it's weird how like I just my brain automatically just worked out how to achieve this one goal, and it's like I can't believe I just worked out how to do that, and it's just because I put it all together and went, let's go, and we're going to do it. So that sort of probably calmed my mind down, just thinking about what I really want in my life, sort of thing. So
Yeah.
yeah.
That's a beautiful way of putting it. When you've got a very, very clear goal and you feel into that, yeah, I want that. It's like you're walking along a pathway and all the other doors that were open or all the other pathways suddenly just close and you're just not interested. You just keep walking. And even if one of them opens up and says, "Hey, you should come over here to this video game or something like that," you're just like, "No, no, no, I'm going that way."
Yeah, yeah, it's
Yeah.
pretty cool. Like just one thing on that, like one of the things I put in it was like making a home gym sort of thing.
Yep.
And I put it all down, and then just randomly in my mind was like, I spoke to someone who sells gym equipment in my work. So I put together a plan for him, sent it to him, and I said, because he said he couldn't afford the service sort of thing. And I
Hmm.
said, why don't you give me like half the money's worth of gym equipment and then the other half as money, and we'll do it like that. And he agreed to it. So I just got all my gym equipment basically. That it was just because it just popped in my head, and I put a plan that I wanted to make a gym. So it's pretty crazy how it just popped in my mind like that. So
Yeah, dude, you're definitely in
yeah,
harmony with your goals right now. That's when you're getting into like those flow states. So yeah, well done. You've done a lot of
yeah,
work on your mindset and your body to get to this beautiful place. So yeah, just enjoy it, man.
yeah, awesome.
Yeah.
Thanks for your help, and yeah, talk to you soon.
Yeah, it sounds good. Thanks so much for
All right,
coming along, Clayton, and for sharing. Amazing. All
awesome.
right. Next up, we've got Brittany, and then we've got Carrie. Go for it, Brittany.
Hello, thank you, David. My takeaway is just I really need to spend more time journaling this week and thinking about like people in my life, because I feel like it's not necessarily like negative or positive people, but sometimes like patterns or behaviors. I just need to figure out the benefits and the risk and how to manage that in my life.
Mm. Yeah, beautiful. Thanks for sharing, Brittany. Very important. Journaling is very, very helpful for helping you figure it out and explore it. And yeah, it's like getting it out of your mind visually down onto papers. Yeah, very, very powerful. So thanks for sharing that, Brittany. Yep, next up we've got Carrie and then we've got Rose.
Hello, everyone. It's nice to see everyone back. Um, yeah, as what you've said before, I have to really um, do the things I really love to do, like to calm my mind. So one thing I did today, since yesterday was really going out to nature, so I just went from a nature hike and I swam in the river, and it really soothed my nervous system, and as well helped my friend who is undergoing a breakup right now. I'm so happy to share how I was able to calm myself. So it's a collective healing. So we healed together and we calmed ourselves together in nature just today.
Yeah, beautiful.
So
Well
that's
done, Clary. Well, thanks for coming along. Thanks for sharing that. There's many different ways and it's a skill and it's a tool that we learn. We're either,
Mhm.
good at calming ourselves down or not so good at calming ourselves down. It sounds like you've got a few go-tos and you've activated one of them and your friend has benefited. So well done.
Yes, yes. Thank you,
Beautiful.
David.
No
I was
worries.
able to relate to
All right.
others.
Beautiful. All right. And next up, last but not least, we've got Rose. Rose, for some reason, you always end up down the bottom. Go for it, Rose.
I think I'm gonna just try and remember the mind guard in those moments.
Yeah, you can talk to them as well, by the way. If you want, you can put a guard at the entrance of your mind and talk to them and ask them, hey, what should I be focused on? What should I not be focused on? You can make it like something that you can talk to. I have one of those in a sense that I've developed, which I talk to whenever I've got these kind of, you know, trying to figure out what to let in, what not to.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Yeah,
All right. About what to focus on in the moment. Yeah.
yeah,
Um, yeah, because I have little strategies like I try and focus on my hands um, or just things to deflect.
yeah.
But yeah, I might try and mentally talk to my mind
Yeah.
in
Well,
those.
yeah, mentally create a character and give them a role. Like I don't know if anyone's seen that
Okay.
movie. I can't remember what's called Inside Out or something from the Disney one with all the
Oh
different parts
yes.
of us.
Yeah, I've
Yeah,
seen
like
that.
yeah, like I've got many different parts that I of me that I talk to as if like I'm trying to gauge things. So I've got like a 10-year-old version of me that's got like a hat on backwards, and he's the version of me that wants to have fun and just, do what he wants. And it's like, so if I want to have fun, I ask him the question, what feels good to him, and he's like always like tells me something fun to do. It's very
Oh,
childlike,
okay.
but like beautiful. And I've also got a version of me that's kind of like the executive person who's like, I'm like, what should we be focused on? What are we trying to do right now? And I talk to him, and he's very like business, like, yeah. So what we're going to do is this. Like, if we do this, this will happen. And I have chats with him all the time. So there's different methods that we can have, but within our mind, there are different parts of us that we can talk to if that helps as well. I kind of can't tell you what character it is. It's kind of it's up to each of us to
Yeah.
kind of in that situation you might need a hero,
Okay.
and it could be a version of you that you see dressed up, looking strong, looking confident, and you can call that the badass version of you or the whatever it is. And give them a backstory, give them an intention, give them a role, essentially. Like my childhood kid, his role is to have fun and to kind of help me connect to my childlike innocence
Yeah.
and what's natural and intuitive to me. The executive guy, he's there to help me get stuff done and not get distracted. So create a
Yeah.
character and give them a role, make it very specific, and have a chat with them. Like literally inside your mind, have a talk with them, ask them what what, give them the problems that you've got, give them a character, and then yeah, just follow their instruction to the best of your ability.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, that is one way to deal with it. Um, Especially if you like. The only reason I'm saying this is because you like the idea of the bouncer of the mind.
Yeah.
Um,
Yeah.
so everyone focuses on something different. So I think that might be helpful.
Yeah. I think so. I'll try that. Thank you.
Yeah, send me a message in the next couple of days, describing what this version is, and give her a name.
Oh, okay. All right.
Like it could be
Okay.
badass Rose, could be confident Rose, could be whatever it is. I've got executive Dave.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Okay. Do Dave. All right.
Yeah, yeah, and child Dave. I feel like he wants a better name. I haven't got one for him yet. I called him Blink Lover, but he's like I didn't know Blink 182 when I was 10, so I can't have that name. So I'm like, I don't know. I'm at a loss there, but we'll leave it. All right, no worries then, guys. Thanks so much, everyone, for showing up today, giving me your beautiful energy, sticking around and sharing. I hope that you all have a great week. And if there's anything that comes up for anyone and you want to reach out and have a chat about anything, please do hit me up on Meetup. Or if you're in the Meetup group, you can find me on there and actually send me a message on WhatsApp. Other than that, have a great week. Enjoy feeling into that calmness. I'll talk to you all next week. All right, see you guys. No worries, DJ Carey. Oh, beautiful. No worries, Clayton. See you, Andrea. Perfect. See you guys.